Hello and welcome to another video on JD's Booze Reviews. Today we are taking a trip down to the Big Smoke as we try Bermondsey Pale by Anspach Hobday. Let's get into a bit about the brewery, a bit about the beer, and let's crack it open. So Anspach Hobday were founded in 2013 in the Arches along the Bermondsey Beer Mile. For people that have been, they might be aware, it is a long stretch along a railway bridge that has a lot of archways where basically a lot of breweries use as their home base. Now, I think from sort of 2020, in the past couple of years, Anspach Hobday have moved to a different facility for their main brewing stuff, but they still have a tap room on the Bermondsey Beer Mile, just not as much production is happening there. But that explains the name of Bermondsey Pale, to give sort of tribute to their origins. It is a 4% English pale ale, and yeah, very excited to try it. People may have heard of Anspach Hobday before. The thing that's kind of making their name at the moment is London Black, which is kind of a, Guinness, Jet Black Heart, Jet Black, whatever it's called now, sort of competitor, a nitro stout, which is sort of taking over the London scene for stouts. It used to kind of only be specific to London, but they've kind of spread out now, and I think you can even get it in cans, so I might try and get some of that for a future video. Anyway, enough waffling on, let's get this poured into a glass. Alright. Get a nice aroma already. I'm not even really near the glass. So that is kind of the colour I was expecting. Not sort of super golden, a little bit sort of darker in colour. I always find the English styles tend to be a bit darker. So yeah, that is definitely looking like a pale ale to me. Getting some nice aroma on that. Got a bit of a cold at the moment, so it's making the aroma part of this pretty difficult, but I am picking up a very sort of tropical vibe. Yeah, sort of on the mango side of things, sort of ripe mango, a little bit sweet, a little bit, not really citrus, just sort of a sweet tropical note. Let's see if I can pick any more up. There seems to be a slight maltiness to that. Maybe it's the sweetness that's throwing me off, but I am getting something a little bit, let's say, traditional about this aroma. So, time to give us a taste. Yeah, that is very tasty. First thing you get when you drink it is that tropical wave. It is sort of like mango-y, stone fruit, grapefruit, that kind of vibe. I wouldn't really say orangey, orange flavour, more grapefruit, stone fruit, as I say. Not so much mango as I was probably thinking initially. But yeah, very, as I say, grapefruit, stone fruit. So pale ales for me always tend to finish quite bitter. This doesn't finish super bitter. There is bitterness towards the end. There is a bitter finish. but it is a lot less bitter than I've had some other pale ales. But sometimes I do find the pale ale, some pale ales, the finish is a little bit too bitter. I do like some bitterness because it kind of gives a bit of moorishness to it. But sometimes it also is kind of to the point of being a little bit of a gateway to maybe drinking lots and lots of it. This is very sessionable at 4%. It's very light, it's very delicate, it's very flavoursome. It does have a bit of moorishness to it. And yeah, it keeps you wanting to go back for more. It is very enjoyable. Yeah. That maltiness that I was smelling initially, or thought I might have been smelling, it's kind of there. It's sort of, it's a little bit brioche-y, weirdly. It's got that sweet breadiness of brioche, with that sweet tropical notes and this slight sort of malt vibe. Gives a sort of breadiness to it. So that, yeah, brioche is a pretty good descriptor, I think. Probably something that might be more used for sort of lagers, more like your pilsners and that kind of stuff. But I do kind of get it here, not massive amounts, but I do definitely feel that sort of sweet malty vibe that gives me that. I mean, as you can tell, the glass has dropped considerably. So I think you can probably guess if I like this or not. It is a very, very tasty beer. And I think there'll be more of it coming into the house very soon. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. What a great beer. Very tasty, very enjoyable. And like I say, I think I'm going to be picking up a load more to come my way. And as well, maybe a bit of London Black as another video. But yeah, that's going to do it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers!